Hey YouTube. So, I probably recorded this video like 3 or 4 times, and I'm literally just gonna, this is it. This is what you see is what you get. I am going to be talking about my intimacy issues, which isn't really an easy topic for me to discuss, but I'm just gonna get right into it. I have been single for most of my adult life, and I it's not that I didn't want a relationship or I haven't tried to get that. I think I've just worked my way to project things that weren't there. Whether that was, led by fear, by doubts, by, my past experiences. And when I talk to you about my story, when I talk to you about my journey, these are my experiences, my stories, my journey. Everyone is going to have their own perception. Even me telling you my story, someone's going to hear this completely different than maybe someone who's sitting next to you listening to this. So take from it what you want. If not, but it's not that I didn't want a relationship. I think there's times where I've lied to myself and told myself I didn't want a relationship. And the times where I didn't want a relationship, like where I truly didn't want one, because the universe knows. You can lie to
yourself and be like, I don't want a relationship. No, I don't want one.
But the universe knows that you deep down, you want one, and she's not going to give it to you because you're not ready. But when are we ever ready? That's another topic. And I'm going to make 2 parts to this, so this video isn't super long. So if you are interested, go ahead and click my second video after this one. But if any of you guys know me and have known me for a while, you know that I go disappearing for like months on end, and I'm not a therapist. I'm not sure if that kind of relates there's a correlation between my friendships and then my romantic relationships. So I know I mentioned that I've been single for most of my adult life. However, when I say single, I mean I haven't been in a committed relationship most of my adult life. So I've had male partners that, I've talked to, and, it was never serious. But it's not that I've never voiced it, because I have. I've always let them know, hey, I kind of want something serious. And it's always the ones you don't want to be serious with that want to be serious with you. It's a crazy ass phenomenon, and I don't know if it's just me or if other people have experienced it, but when you truly are like, I don't really like this person, like they're not my type, they're just like, hey, do you want to be in a relationship? And you're just like, no, like I want that guy over there and he doesn't want me. Relationships are so tough. They're work. And I admire people who stick through the tough times and make it work. And I feel like I've always been that person. Whether even that was just, and when I say relationship from now on, I'm not meaning committed. I'm meaning with guys that I've talked to in the past. But when I'm in relationship with guys that aren't serious, it's not that I don't want it to go somewhere, because I do. It just never does. And I'm the type of person where probably like every guy I've ever dated or had a relationship with, I've always thought at one point that they were the one. And nope. I guess all the movies that I've watched, The Notebook, Titanic, it kind of set some false expectations, and that's one thing that's really wrong with society, especially with young kids. And I told myself, if I were ever to have kids, they will not be watching that, because that ruined my perception of love. My expectations were super duper high, and it made me question, do I even know what love is? Do I? I have no idea. But yeah, so I have intimacy issues, and if I can be completely honest right now with myself and with you, yes, I want a relationship. I want a relationship with someone that lasts until, I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I know there's people out there that are just like, whatever, I can be with some or not. And then there's such this stigma with, oh, well, you're a woman, be independent, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we're human. We feel a need to feel love, to feel like we belong somewhere. And I mean, with exceptions, I'm sure there's someone out there who is fine. I know, for example, my mom, I've never really seen her with another man. And we never grew up with another guy in our lives. And before anyone says anything, I'm not a therapist, but I'm pretty sure that might have something to do with my intimacy issues. But yeah, so let the comments begin, or let the stereotypical thoughts start. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe. No, if you'd like to, actually no, subscribe, hit the like button, and if you'd like to, go ahead and watch my second video. It's gonna be a little bit more deeper and more intimate. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more intimate with you guys. So yeah.